If you guys have been suffering from brain fog and caught in the trap of day to day, just wasting the day, feeling like you got absolutely nothing done, but your stress level is even more elevated than when the day started, stay tuned because we're going to go over exactly what you can do to move forward and to get over this hump. Welcome back, Better Self community, to another video. So lately it has been on my mind thinking I have had so much on my plate and in such a great way. I'm so thankful for it. But being diligent day in, day out, there had been times over this past year and a half where, a lot of things had happened like a long time ago, a year and a half. There's a specific reason why I say that date. And if you guys have watched some of my other videos, you understand what happened and things that I had gone through within that amount of time. But losing two really near and dear people to my heart, and really tragically, really suddenly, and it kind of threw off the trajectory of myself. So I began wasting days. I was really searching for dopamine. I was searching for any sort of feeling because I was so numb. This was super hard, and this kind of got me into, I don't want to say like a weak mindset, but essentially that's what it was. It got me into a very soft, comfortable, complacent, listening to my feelings sort of mindset, which was really unfamiliar to me, very uncommon for me. And it really caused a lot of wasted days and mostly just the brain fog. I remember this, and I remember it so vividly to the point where it was like days would be like turn into weeks, and then it'd be a month. And then next thing you know, you're at 6 months and you're like, I literally know nothing that I did. And there's a lot of different reasons for this, and we're gonna get into the three most specific ones that I've seen from my journey and how it can help you guys. So the first one is overstimulation. So obviously when things are going on, when there's traumatic experiences, when you're stressed out at work, we will pick up our phone and we will continue to pick it up. And if you guys check out your screen time, everyone knows that there's screen time. But the one thing that changed my life when it came to my phone was seeing how many pickups I had. Meaning, how many times did I pick up my phone and look at it? How many times did I pick up my phone and look at it? And if you go to your settings, if you go to screen time, you can scroll down, you can see how many times you picked up your phone for the actual day. And I was in the 300s, and I'm like, this is disgusting to think how much time I'm spending on my phone, which was like 10 hours a day, 10 plus hours a day. And really like the way that it attacks like the dopamine receptors in your brain. You're consistently picking up information, you're consistently like doing things half-assed. Really, if I was diligent at that point in time of sitting down, doing the deep work, doing the things that I know I needed to do with block scheduling, I would have been able to do it in 100 touches or less. So this is a big deal because when you're constantly picking up the phone and you're constantly looking at it, people are buying your attention. So you get to the point where you're so distracted, and then people will say, I have ADD or I have ADHD. But you are just undisciplined in your habits. Not saying that those things don't exist, but what I am saying is not everyone has a diagnosis and not everyone significantly has it. Not to mention your phone just eventually bogs you down by being around the frequencies that are emitted, and then as well as, again, just like what it does to the dopamine receptors in the brain, you end up burning out those receptors, for lack of a better term, and you just start to feel bogged down, tired, your eyes are tired, your head's kind of just like, God, I'm exhausted mentally, but physically I've done absolutely nothing. Which leads me to the second point, what it does to your subconscious mind. So obviously you're sitting there, you're bogged down from being overstimulated. And this could be from work, this could be from stressors that you have going on. And when you are overstimulated, you kind of put the things on the back burner. When you're doing this, it doesn't just go away. It's stacking up in your subconscious, and you're gonna continue to remember. And then you're just piling it on and piling it on and piling it on. And you start to feel overwhelmed with all that you need to do, but your daily habits are not aligning with the action taking that you need to do in order to feel fulfilled, in order to feel accomplished, in order to feel confident in yourself that, hey, I'm setting out to do something and I'm doing exactly that. So what I could advise you guys to do is continue to list out your days. You could write them out the day before, and that is probably the most powerful thing. So when you guys are listing out your days, write out just some things, some easy goals, attainable goals that you can do, things that need to be done, whether you have a test coming up and you just need to study a half hour a day, 45 minutes a day, 1 hour a day. Do it, and this will compound, and you will continue to feel confident because you are keeping the promises that you make to yourself And that is what is most important. Because if you continue to be in this dichotomy of this 1 foot in, 1 foot out, you're gonna be miserable, because not only are you thinking all the time of the things that you have to do, but you're also not following through with the things that you know you need to do in order to achieve the tasks that you want to accomplish. The third thing is your general health. Obviously, you could be missing key nutrients, you could be having adrenal problems, you could be having any sort of really just malabsorption issues. Maybe it's gut issues, maybe it's something with the dopamine receptors in your brain, maybe it could be ADD or ADHD, you never know, but it is good to get a panel, a blood panel, a full workup. That way you guys can get obviously your physical done, and then you can see, all right, let's rule that out, number one, and let's see, do I have any deficiencies? Do I have any real medical issues before I just restructure my habits? So I'm always gonna say, yeah, go get checked out, go get your blood work done, go see if there's absolutely anything that you could immediately remedy right away. So in accordance to getting your labs done and seeing if you're deficient in anything, it's also a good time to restructure your habit, to see all-encompassing, what am I eating, what am I doing day to day, am I having crazy blood sugar crashings, crazy spikes and crashes, you know, what is it going on, what is the meat and potatoes, for lack of a better term, of my diet, what are the staples of my diet, what is the foundation of my diet, what am I eating on a daily basis that is hindering my ability to feel better, what is causing brain fog, and there could be many different issues. It could be things like too much coffee in the morning, creamer, sugar. There's a lot of different things, the subtleties that are in your diet, such as inflammatory oils if you guys are eating out. So it's a good thing to look at a broad spectrum to see, okay, what is the big picture here and what can I start to change to get in alignment to really achieve the goals that I want to achieve, to really change how I'm feeling, because I want to ditch this brain fog and get over it. I hope these tips help you guys, and I really hope that you guys start to implement them, because we don't have an information problem, we have an application problem. So get started on some of these tips and see what you can do, whether it just be going to the doctor to get labs, or maybe it's putting down your phone a little bit, or maybe setting, you know, a screen time disable, and really just taking it from there. You guys are all amazing. I want to offer you guys my freebie, how to lose 15 plus pounds in 30 days or less. It is my gift to you guys, as well as I want to offer a 15-minute free discovery call, entirely free to you guys. I just want to get on a call with you, see what you guys have going on, and see really the steps that we can have in order to get you to your desired result. You guys are all amazing. I'm so appreciative for all of you. I love y'all. I'll see you in the next video.